Hello, this is Emma from your personal virtual assistant. Thank you for listening to my weekly tips and tricks using Excel and Word. Today I thought I would just give you a little tip on how to add a drop-down box to your Excel data. This is quite useful if you've got multiple information that is the same, so you're repeating data. So rather than having to copy and paste or type it every time, the drop-down box will allow you just to select the data that you want. So for me, with my dummy data here, I just want to create some locations. So rather than have to write them out every time they're either incorrect, spelt incorrectly, or a wrong location has been provided, I just want the locations from a drop-down box, and that is it. So to do this, first of all, you need to create your list. So I've just got a separate spreadsheet here which has got my list of locations that I want to use. So you just need to put your data in a separate sheet. Don't need to do anything with it, doesn't need to look fancy, just the data is great. So I'm just going to go back to my main spreadsheet here. So I want to add the drop down boxes to this row, this column. So I'm just going to select the column and to find the data validation to allow you to do the drop down, you need to select the data tab up the top and then select data validation here. So you will go to your settings, and I want to create a list. So I'm just going to create select list here on my drop down box. And now it needs to know where the data is coming from, which will be here. So to find my data, I've just got to click on this little arrow and it will just shrink that, but allow me to come back to my spreadsheet. I'm going to click on sheet 2, which has got my list, and select the locations that I want to use. So I've selected the locations and it's copied the source point, and so I just need to go back to the box. So just click on the little arrow here and I come back to the box. What I also want to do is I don't want anyone to manually override these locations. So I don't want anyone adding any new locations. I don't want the spellings incorrect. So I need to put an error message on this data. So I am just going to go up to error alert here. And you've got 3 options. You've got stop, warning, or information. I want to stop, so I don't want anyone typing anything in this column. So I'm just going to select stop, and I need to put my title, which will be use list provided, and my error message will be please use the drop down list provided. Please contact management if you would like any new locations added. Thank you. So there's my message. So this message will pop up every time you try to manually override those drop down boxes. So all my data is correct. I've got the data path, I've got the error message, I've got it set as a list. So I'm just going to select OK now and select the column again, and you will see that I've got some drop down arrows here on each row. I do have the drop down arrow on this row, but I don't actually need it because this is my heading, so I'm just going to remove it. So I'm just going to select that row, go back up to data validation and clear all, and OK, and it will clear it from that row, but I've still got it down here. So I'm just going to click on my drop down and select some locations. So I've got 3 locations, and now I'm going to try and manually override. So I'm going to write a different location in this box. So I'm going to go for Scotland and enter, and there's my error message. So use list provided, please use the drop down list provided, please contact management if you'd like any new locations added. Thank you. And I'm just going to retry. So click retry, just delete that, and again select another location, and it's as simple as that. So it's under your data tab, data validation, create your list, find the source, OK it, put your error message if you do want an error message, and it's there. So I hope you've enjoyed that little tip. If you have any tips that you would like to know of or any queries, then let me know, because I can always try and tailor a video around your tip or your query. But also, if you have got any feedback on my videos, please do share it with me. It's really interesting and it does really help me. So again, thank you for listening, and I will see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye bye.